What's going on, guys? Lethal Hacks here. Zoobzy, I'm bringing you a tutorial today. Sorry for my voice, I've just woken up, so I'm going to try my best here for you guys. So as you can tell by the title of the video, this is a tutorial on how to use my menu base. I'm just going to show you some of the key things that you need to know. So let's get on with the video. So what you're going to have is this is going to be downloaded in the description, Zoobzy's Infinite Menu Base. Now this is what you're going to need to do. Just click new, create yourself a new folder, and then just call it Cod4 R2R project. Now once you've done that, you want to open this and just go ahead and drag all these files into there. And now the files that I'm providing are my menu base, as you can see, my patch mp.ff, credits for me, some color codes for you guys, some button symbols, and a basic dvar list. This is going to help you code the menu to what you want and completely personalize it. So things you're going to need is obviously the file I'm providing for you in the description, Notepad++, and FF Explorer or FF Viewer. So this is FF Explorer and this is FF Viewer. So I prefer to use FF Viewer, so I'm just going to go ahead and open up now. Now you want to just go to here, open this folder, and then drag the patch mp.ff just into here. Open up raw files, go to itscartalol.gsc, and then you'll have all of this code. Now to you this may just look like a load of mumbo jumbo, but I'm going to try and explain this best as you can for you. Now if you want to code with this base, you're going to have to go from the top to the bottom and copy all of it, or do what I do. I just press Control A, Control C, and copy the whole. It copies everything in that section. Minimize this. You want to open up your notepad, and then you should paste it in, and it will look like this. Now I don't like my notepad in big screen because it just annoys me, but this is what you'll have. You have my Skype here, so if you have anything wrong, you need any help with anything, you can add me on Skype. I'd rather, if you're going to use this base, please give me some credit because it took me quite a long while to make. Don't mess with any of this. You just change the text. Don't mess with any of this unless you know what you're doing. Just keep it like how it is now. Yeah, there's no need to change anything in here at this moment in time. Now, the default way to open the menu is with D-pad down, but I'm going to show you guys how to change it. So here you have self Zoobzy and then the VSTR Zoobzy. So where it says set active action VSTR Zoobzy, you want to find bind D-pad down. Now this is the button that opens the menu for you. As you can see, it leads you straight to binds, and then binds are for the menu controls. So if you want to change this, you want to go ahead and open up the basic dvar list, and then another notepad should open, and then you have all of these binds here for your buttons. Now these are all the buttons that I know of that work for R2R. So if you want D-pad down to open a menu, you can just leave it how it is, or you can take one of these, D-pad down, D-pad left, just copy it or memorize it, and then just highlight this and just replace it. And now that is D-pad left to open your menu. As you can see here, you have buttons, left shoulder, right shoulder, A and B. So left shoulder is your bumpers. So bumpers are by default to scroll up and down in the menu. A is to select and B is to exit. So obviously just repeat what you've done up top, and you can change these to D-pads, triggers, anything you like. I'd recommend you keep this the same unless you know what you're fucking with, because this can give you a massive error. don't touch any of the exit and don't touch none of the quit menu unless you're adding visions to the open menu. Let me just go ahead and show you guys now. So in the divar list, I've got this. So let's say, for example, you want to have FOV as soon as you open the menu, which I know I do. So go ahead and find open menu and just go ahead and paste that divar in, CG FOV 90, and make sure you use the semicolon. I think that is this little thing here. Now that you need to use that every time you add a bind with another bind. If you don't do that, you're going to mess shit up and you're going to get a massive error. And then if you want to get rid of this or you want to keep it, you can just go ahead and go into exit. So you keep it, so I'm just going to put that in there. So now when you open and close the menu, you will have 90 FOV no matter what. So I'm just going to keep that like that because that's what I want. This won't be like this in the download, this will be all from the start. Now, this is your main menu. All of this, weight 1.5, all the way up to where it says infected, this is your main menu. Now, as you can see, it's quite basic, just because I think it's easier that way for you guys. This, if you want to change the lines, you literally just need to change this to like 10, for example. Because at the moment there's 9 say commands, which means 9 lines. But you can change this to more if you like. You could, for example, change it to 10, and then above where it says main menu 1, you could put like the menu name. So let me just show you an example. You could put 10, and then up here you could put say space Zoobsies menu, and yeah, that'd be at the top of the menu rather than have it say menu 1 at the top of the menu. But if you do that, make sure you do it all the way down in on every single one of these, otherwise you'll mess it up. So just keep that like that if you don't know what you're messing with. Here we have menu 1, menu 2, menu 3, menu 4, menu 5, menu 6, menu 7, and I've got test mods and R2R menu. Now test mods is just like a collection of random mods I put in to test it out. I'm going to keep them in for you guys, so you can obviously take them out and keep them if you like. And I've already done the R2R process for you. Now I haven't added any R2R levels in yet, but if that's what you guys like, I will add R2R levels in, because they're fairly easy to enter. You've got part 1, part 2, reset people with part 1 and kick people with part 1 to the dashboard. Fairly basic things. Let's just move this back up. Now, say for example you wanted a lobby mods menu, and then you have menu 1. So you want to change this to lobby mods, and then you want to highlight this, copy, and everywhere it says menu 1, you want to go ahead and paste lobby mods into it, all the way down to the bottom. Like so. And that should sort you out completely. Now, this menu by default, I haven't set it so there's colours that change. Like, you know when you normally scroll over a menu, it'd be, say for example, the menu would be blue, and when you're hovering over a mod it will be white. This doesn't have that. It simply has A buttons to show you what menu you're on, and these little things here that say SOH are A buttons. Now if you want to change this, you can just go to where the A buttons are and change it to like another colour by doing this. Just Control C up to an SOH, go to search, go to replace, and then just that will be like that, and then just put it to up and then 1, and then it's going to remove all that, and then now you're going to have this. So just make sure everything in this is 100% correct. Now it should be. So now I've done that, your main colour is green, and your upcut, like your selection, like your highlighting colour, is red. So let's go ahead and change that to up 2, which is green, to up 6, which is purple. So that's that done. If you want to find out the color codes, I've put this together for you guys. This is all the Cod4 color codes. These are the button symbols, like the A button. This may be invisible for you, but you can still highlight it. As you can see, it's bigger than a normal space. You literally just copy these and then paste them into the menu, and they will appear. Some of them don't work, like D-pad right I don't think works, but no, D-pad down doesn't work, but I know a few of them do. Now, where we have lobby mods, this is going to XEC into submenu 1. So as you can see there, EXEC submenu 1, which means when you click X when you're hovering over lobby mods, it's going to take you to submenu 1. Now in submenu 1 you want to add stuff like jump height, you can add, honestly you can add anything you like into the menu. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how to make it so the menu just knows what you're inputting all the time. So where you've put jump height in option 1, you want to go ahead and do what I did up top, and you want to put jump height in all of the option 1 slots, like so. And now, because this is the one with red on it, which means the one you're hovering over, it will XEC into subdvar 1_1. So this is subdvar 1_1. So where it says dvars here, you want to remove that, go into your R2R project folder, go to basic dvar list, and then you want to find yourself super jump. Now obviously you can just look through here for super jump. You just want to copy, go back into your menu and go Control V, and now that is done. That is, as soon as you click X on jump height, this is going to execute the dvar jump height, and it's going to make you have 999 jump. Now let's just add another option just for the sake of showing you. Let's just find one up in here. Third person mode. So let's just go down, add third person mode in here, and add third person mode in here, and we'll do this one to 0. So CG third person 1 is going to turn third person on, CG third person 0 is going to turn it off. So now we need to go to option 2 and type third person on, or just third person, copy and paste it into all the option 2s for this section of the menu. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. If you guys are following the video at the same time as you're coding your menu, to give you a little bit of time to finish what you're doing. And you want to go to option 3 and type third person off, and then obviously copy this and paste it into all option 3s, because that's your third mod. So that's perfect. So now when you're hovering over third person, it's going to XEC into subdvar 1/3, and obviously it's 1/3 here. So what you'd have to do is you just have to add more options into here, and when you add more options into here, you need to obviously change option 4s, because when you get down to option 4, you're going to need to put something in here. So that's why I provided you with a nice basic dvar list. There's force host, enemy names through walls, some super perks, some nice like basic stuff for you. Got some red box and full UAV. Another thing I want to teach you guys is using multiple dvars. So let's just say you want full UAV. When you use a multiple dvar, Obviously they're all gonna come by default in this notepad. They're all gonna be together ready for you. But if you was using let me find one. Let's just go. Say you wanted all perks at once, and you have perk Para Polycradis, and then RPG Grenade Death RPG MP. Say you wanted RPG Martyrdom and Super Eavesdrop at the same time, in like for one option. Like, so you click it once and it gives you both of them. You'd have to have this little semicolon. I'm not sure 100% what it is, but you'd have to have one of them, and then you want to put perk, and then obviously whatever the mod is under here. But never do it like this. Never have it like that, and then put it like this. This is 100% wrong. You need to have the semicolon in there, otherwise it will only do the first mod. And some mods you need to bind, but I'm pretty sure you guys know about that, otherwise you won't be looking at this tutorial. So here are all your basic divars to put into the menu. So I'm just gonna don't save because I was messing with that. This is the menu base. I can't really think of any other things that I'd need you guys to know other than how to add options. I've shown you how to change the buttons and how to open it. I've shown you how to change the colours of the menu. That's 100% that. Another thing I'll show you while you're here is I'll show you the checkerboard. And then, so see this here, map 1. This is the checkerboard. So where you have N1, /N, sorry, not N1. These are drop downs for the checkerboard. So at the top it will say Zoobsy's menu base, and then drop down 1 because it has that, and then just underneath it will say youtube.com/lethal hacks, and then you can put stuff here, make it drop down once. But I don't mind if you change any of this, just give me credit for the menu base at least. And then this is just your R2R script, so don't change any of this except obviously the YouTube. And here's the error tile. You can change that if you like, but just make sure you give me credit for the base. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've been Lethal Hacks, and peace out.